What's going on? It's your dog Artman the Great, and we're back with another boxing conversation. A little early morning show. Um, just wanted to chop it up with the fam. It's Monday, favorite day of the week. Some folks don't like it, but nigga, not me. I like it. Um, we had a good weekend though. A lot of crazy shit going on in the boxing world with Floyd Mayweather, uh, or the exhibition boxing world. Floyd Mayweather whooping on John Gotti's racist ass. His family racist as fuck. Let's start it off with that. His family's low life shit, racist Italian motherfuckers. Man, hold on, man. I'm gonna have to get on these Guinea motherfuckers, man. I call these motherfuckers. Uh, uh, they're basically the Mayo Squad with a little olive oil. That's exactly what the fuck they are, because they act just like these racist ass white supremacists. Come on, man. They definitely do. Let me send this link out. Let my people know we on here. Yeah, that shit's crazy as hell. I don't know who this was in John Gotti's whack ass family, but he says, let me read what he said. This motherfucker said John Gotti's junior daughter. Oh, first of all, his name is Jeff Nando, and his screen name is Big Man on Campus. This racist motherfucker says John Gotti's daughter and John Gotti's third sister, Nicolette, were very choice for words for Floyd Mayweather and his family following fight and subsequent brawl. He said your daughter was ran through by an animal with 12 different baby mamas. You little circus animal. You're all a pack of zoo animals. I swear on my kids, I'm coming for your daughter. It may be 2, 3 years from now, but I'm coming, cunt. So these motherfuckers, this racist Italian motherfucker out here making threats and shit. Like, who do you think this is, nigga? Nigga, hold on. What my nigga Rick Ross say? He said, nigga, we nigga, I can green light you, nigga. We green light you niggas, man. Floyd got the type of bread to green light this nigga. What are you talking about, bro? Stop playing, man. Stop playing like we can't get down like you. Like we can't do that too. It's a couple motherfuckers. I know a couple motherfuckers gotta take a check to go handle some motherfucking business. So he need to be out here, need to stop copping, copping, please, and capping all that bullshit. He needs to stop it, dude. Nah, for real shit though. Wait till my people get in here before we really start cooking for real. But yeah, this John Gotti racist ass family. Fuck all them. They name ain't hold no money. Wait, you understand me? What's going on, bro? Can you hear me? Shit.
Trying to get me together over here. I'm trying to tap into these AirPods. Hold on 1 second, G. But I'm here though.
Okay. All right. Nah, but yeah, I'm just cooking early morning. Just gonna get a couple shit off my chest about boxing. You know what we've seen last Saturday and shit. It's a good fight though. Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez.
Yes,
That was
sir.
that was a decent scrap. You know what I'm
Yeah, it
saying?
was a nice scrap. Hey, T.O. impressed me.
He impressed you?
Yeah. But you know how I feel about the amateur gauntlet that these boys have to go through over here. Naturally, we better than them boys over there. You know what I mean? Like T.O. has seen FBAs and other styles coming up to that amateur rank that they don't get to see. You know what I mean? Like, so it do be levels. You know,
And that's why Teofimo Lopez talking about he want to retire.
No, I don't get that part, but yeah.
He want to
But
retire because let's be real, man. There's killers at 140.
yeah, killers.
Killers.
And is that power going up with him to 140? Because
He did have a Taylor stumbled in like the last couple rounds, but Taylor was still on his feet.
yeah, I mean Taylor a world class fighter, so I can't say nothing about that. But it does make you wonder when he fight them other dogs at 140. You know what I mean?
Let's not act like this nigga had a flawless performance. He was getting touched up in there. It's just that Taylor, I don't know, is Taylor power overrated? Was he even known for having power?
I think the spacing, like even when he fought Progress likes to fight on the inside. And I think that's where a lot of the work was done at for Josh. You know what I mean? When he fought Progress. And he got the best of a lot of them inside exchanges. I don't T.O. wasn't allowing that to happen. You feel me? Like pop shotting him and he was just keeping good spacing, bro. You feel me? And it just like Josh didn't have no jab. Like, I don't know, man. Just
That's
T.O. just kind of proved he on another level for real.
and that's one thing I said too about the fight. I said, man, what's up with these fighters, man, not having no jab? Like, what's up with that shit? Like he could all that shit T.O. was doing could have been easily stopped with a fucking jab. Jab straight. Jab straight.
He was coming there with his hands down a lot of
And
times, just disrespecting that man. Like, damn.
going like doing the whole
Yeah.
with him. I heard they do that shit in Brooklyn. They be fucking with people like that.
Hey, you know, remember Zab Judah used to do that weird shit? Remember
Yeah,
he was fighting Floyd and started doing the karate shit?
yeah, I heard they do that shit in Brooklyn, but yeah, that shit was funny as hell. And I'm like, man, Josh Taylor, he really showed his ass in that fight. Like,
I mean, like I say, Jack kind of showed the wrinkles. You know what I'm saying? That Jack Catterall fight kind of showed that, you know what I mean? Well, what could happen to him. But once again, I can't take nothing from T.O. He and his resume, I'm gonna keep it real with a win like that. He does have the best resume out the youngsters at this point.
nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Yes, he do.
No, I ain't gonna say that. I
Yes,
ain't gonna
he
say that
do.
because Haney has to do with that beat T on his resume. Yeah,
Nah, but if I'm gonna
we
keep it
gotta
real,
talk. You
Nah,
see,
if T.O. was to run that back with
I'm
George
glad.
Kambosos, he
Glad you,
whoops George
I'm
Kambosos. That
glad you
wasn't
here.
no.
I'm glad you here because we got to talk about that shit right now. Everybody talking about some, oh yeah, George Cambosis, he really would have lost to T.O. Really would
He
have.
would have
He really
in a
should.
rematch.
He really could
He
have.
would
Would have.
lose.
He really could have. Would have. But should have. It didn't happen, my guy. He lost. You know what I'm saying? He lost to George Cambosis, and Devin Haney beat Cambosis twice.
Okay,
Devin Haney
okay.
beat Lomachenko. Come on now. They both beat. They both beat.
This Josh Taylor win put puts him on the next level. Sorry, like it would have been equal at
Look,
first. This Josh Taylor win,
the
you
reason.
be the undisputed 140 champion.
Nope.
I ain't
Nope.
hearing it.
Nope. Nope.
That
Nope.
you
Nope.
move
Nope.
up.
I ain't gonna count
Mm-mm.
that. I ain't gonna count that because that man is not no undisputed. He beat a
He
mother.
was undisputed.
He beat a WBO champion.
No, he was undisputed though, bro. They took the belt from him. He
He
didn't
no,
lose the
no,
belts.
oh no, he beat a WBO champion.
He didn't lose the belts though, bro. So I'm gonna keep it
Yes, he
real. He
did.
beat the
He did lose the belts
to who?
by forfeiting the belts, vacating the belts. You know
Oh
that has to
man.
mean something in this game, bro.
Nah, bro. Ain't
That has
nobody take
to
them
mean
up off
something in
you.
the game, bro. That's
That's
like
why I
saying,
give
that's like
Benavidez props. Like,
yeah,
ain't
that's like
nobody
saying
take them up
Benavidez is
off you.
the champ. It's like saying Benavidez is the WBC champ.
But he's not. But I'm
No,
saying,
he's not.
okay, I guess you could say former undisputed but undefeated champ in Josh Taylor. That still holds hella weight, bro. However you want to word it, like you did be the undisputed champion who, at some point, whether or not he was sir, they goddamn me, but he was still
And
undisputed
you
at
know
some point and undefeated. Like that
what I can make
win,
from that? What I can make from all of that, the whole Haney and Lomachenko, not Haney and T.O. situation is now these guys got to fight.
now that's it. But for right now, T.O. resume with that Josh win takes him one
I ain't gonna
step
say it
above.
because my guy, he's undisputed, man. He was undisputed. Now they got to fight each other. I say it's just about even. But
Nah, bro, that's
Devin
that's
has
that's
no L's.
fandom now.
He
That's
has no
fandom
L's.
art.
Okay, how you gonna say he has a better resume? This nigga has L's on his resume. Devin has no L's. He beat the
Okay,
guy who beat Teofimo Lopez.
okay, Danny. I mean, Danny Garcia resume is better than motherfuckers, and he got losses.
I guess it's how you view resumes because I actually, a guy like me, I throw in like getting caught with peds and losing on your resume. Not just because you fought the motherfucker. If you lose to the guy, that holds weight on your resume.
Yeah, and that's real, but that doesn't knock what you have
It's like
accomplished as well. Like
it's
if you go up and move up and fight an undisputed mug and win, like you can't
it,
say because you lost to Cambosos, you don't get the credit for that. Like
no,
that ain't.
he gets credit, but he lost the fight against Cambosis.
And if you want to go there, most people will argue that. A lot of people will argue Haney lost to Loma. So if you want to do
Oh,
that, like you know what I
Haney
mean,
won against Loma, and that's why he has a W in the win column. T.O. lost to Cambosis. That's why he has an L in the fucking L column, bro. What are we
man, his niggas with L's who resume still intact, bro. Like Manny Pacquiao resume still intact. Canelo
That's
resume,
true.
even though it's
That's true.
asterisks in there, but
That's true.
it's still there.
That's
You know
true.
what I mean? That
But when they say guys, because if you say stuff like that, that opens the argument to say things like, "Oh, well, Manny Pacquiao resume better than Floyd Mayweather," even
it's
though
not though.
even though he lost because a lot of people been arguing that oh, well, Manny Pacquiao fought this guy, you know,
But Floyd
and
has a slew of fighters too that he's fought that I mean they can't you can't do that. Like if
I
you can
yep.
say that on fandom, but on real talk paper, look at the names that Floyd has fought. Look at the names that Manny has fought. I would put Floyd. Shit, I would give the edge to Floyd and who he fought. You know what I mean?
And I say one way to settle this is Tio versus Haney.
I mean, at the end of the day, yes, sir. You know what I mean? We just going back and forth on opinion and ranking, but at the same time, that's how you settle it. And if I'm Haney, that's a fight I take immediately. Because if you're not finna stick around at 135 and fight Tank or do the Loma shit right back that you probably ain't gonna do, but why not fight T.O.? That's the only fight I would see that's profitable. And I
Yeah,
mean, because Prograis I don't ain't really know. I like Prograis, but you know, Prograis, I don't know what's up with him and his name, like Brandon in America. Like he ain't really. I don't know if he just taking
I
the
don't know.
wrong deals. He should be more popular than what he is. Like
I feel like if what's his name Program hired me as PR guy, I can help him get that because I feel like he feels like he's just gonna generate that buzz by just continue to win. Nah, it's not gonna happen. You gotta do something. You gotta beat somebody good that we all know.
yeah, I mean, and it's hard to get them fights when you don't command the popularity, and that's why, like you say, even on marketing and PR, and this outside of boxing, but got to connect more with the culture. Like you know, you are boxing purists know you, but a lot of reason that Devin and Tank get a lot of the looks is they connect with the culture, especially the hip hop culture, and people putting their eyes on them and knowing them and recognizing when they see them out, whether or not they know them like we know them. You know what I'm saying? Just general promotion. But anyway, I say all that to say that it's hard for Progress to get one of them type of fight because he don't command no type of buzz. At least the other guys like Lopez, Haney, and Tank, they all got fan bases and good,
Think
strong
about
promotion bases.
Project Regis Prograde. His biggest claim to fame is having a tough fight with Josh Taylor. We just seen just Josh Taylor get dismantled. So right now he's looking real shaky in the light, my guy. I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Who Progress is?
Yeah, Prograde. He is because at first we was talking shit about T.O., but now T.O. in a better light than you, nigga. Because he
T.O. got,
and
yeah,
he beat
yeah.
Taylor.
One thing
Yeah,
about T.O., he take advantage of his opportunities. I tell you that. Like, Progress should have won against Taylor. Like, you should have took advantage of that and beat him. But I always say Progress take a lot of hits. I don't like how, his defense ain't the best to me. And, you get somebody who kind of going tit for tat with you like that, you know, you're going to have a rough night on a lot of levels, especially you run into a nigga like Antoine Russell and people like that who going to give you all that work.
Anton Russell, he'll sleep his ass. He'll sleep that motherfucker Regis. And I think Haney will outbox him. I just feel like Regis is cool, but he's not what people really think he is, man.
I
There's
got to give him credit for being
he
a
should have never
two-time world champ, though.
should have
Like,
never
he
let
is two-time champ, though.
yeah, I give him his credit. And when I say stuff like that, I ain't saying these guys are bums or anything like that, and they deserve to die, and they should just quit the sport. I ain't
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
it like that. I'm just saying, like, in comparison to other fighters who we consider elite, these guys are not the top of that class. If you get what I'm saying.
I, I I would definitely agree with you, but a WBC champ, two-time champ, he is elite of the 140
Look
division.
at the 140 division. Yeah, he is the elite. He is elite, but out of the elite, he's not the best
No, no,
in that
I
class.
agree. Now
That,
that part I agree.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm trying to say.
yeah, I feel that. I
Because
definitely agree to that. But
even
who
though
are the top 140s then? If you saying that, then
I'm gonna keep it 1,000, even though Matias ain't FBA, I gotta call it how I see it. He's number one. He's scary good, man.
I like Matias a lot, but
I don't
no, not yet.
I don't see nobody beating him. Only
He
person I,
need a defining victory. He need a victory.
only person I see beating him at that weight class that's already at that weight class is Gary Russell. But then
Right.
again, Gary Russell gets hit too. I ain't
That
like
was just in
I
that last fight he got hit, but I think his pops and everything that was going through had a lot to do with his performance.
before
Even though he still
even before that fight he got popped too.
and I attribute that to his aggressive offensive first style. You feel me? Like he coming forward. So anybody that coming forward, how he be coming, I think you're gonna get hit. But I'm big on Gary too. I think he cream of the crop. I don't know how he gets his shot in line. I think they're gonna dance around him. But so you
Look,
got
I heard that he danced himself out of that situation because they said that it was really supposed to be him versus that dude that was supposed to be fighting Rolly for that belt, but he said he wasn't ready.
damn.
That's
Well,
probably because of mental thing, the mental aspect, because his pops left. Transition.
yeah, and he was a big figure in their family. You know how some people just you ain't close to, and they pass, but when it's like that, how he was with their family, I'm pretty sure they hit all them hard, you know what I mean?
That
But
shit hard. It definitely hit hard. They nigga, they all named after him, and he's gone. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's deep. So you got Matias number one, and
I
then
got
you got
then I got
T.O.,
I got T.O. under that,
then Program.
then program, and then Rolly.
I think Broner should fight Rolly.
He should.
I think Broner will beat Rolly. Ain't that crazy?
But
Like,
Broner make 140 though, nigga. 140, bro. Broner kind of looked kind of like, how can I explain it in that fight last week? He looked kind of like up there in age, body wise. His body is
yeah,
showing signs of him being an older man now.
and an alcoholic.
And
I swear that shit, dog, you don't know that shit wear and tear on the body, bro, and the face, everything. That shit is poison for real, bro. But he did look a little older, but I was always big on Broner, bro. And I lost plenty of bets just having hope for Broner. You feel me? Just seeing the guy giving gifts that he had and rooting for him from the hood and just hoping he get past his mental lapses to be who I felt like he was, and he always let me down. So I think it's about time I digress. You feel me? But I think skill wise, he would give Rolly a lot of problems. Like Broner's still a good counter puncher. Broner still got a sharp jab. But it's just like like you say, that age and discipline is taking its toll. I hurt it hurt to see him fighting where they was fighting with Don King and that little janky little pool hall,
they look
bingo hall, wherever they was at. I'm like,
they
this
was,
shit crazy.
they was fighting at Nipsey's on motherfucking Martin.
I'm telling you, bro, like that shit was wild. I'm like, damn, bro.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to LDDC. Shout out to my people in the chat, man. We just talking this
What's
boxing,
up, people?
man. But nigga, speaking of Tio versus Haney, man, I don't think that's just happening because what the pop said, as like I put in the cover photo, he's screaming at Bill talking about I want 20 million to fight Devin Haney. And Bill like, come on, man, come on, you know you pricing yourself out with that shit. 20 million, nigga, come on.
And he said he wanted $100 million contract to resign. Like I mean, what seriousness do you take in that? Do you think he's serious or what you think, man? Because it's just like He only got paid $1 million for this fight, bro. I don't think your stock went that through the roof in another fight. You know what I mean? Where you finna warn 100 million or no crazy shit like that. What you think about it though?
This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that T.O. Senior, he probably owed a plug. You know what I'm saying? And the son, he got a child that's growing up with a bitter baby mama. That, as we can see, that money needs to come in, and 1-2 million ain't gonna cut it. So they throwing out the numbers and hoping that shit stick. But give them a couple months, they gonna come back to reality, accept something from either Top Rank or DAZN.
I don't understand. Well, they delusional anyway, but I'm just saying, like, they don't see how that shit went with that whole Triller shit. Like, like y'all thought y'all was gonna leave Bob and play him and go get a bigger bag, and it ended up backfiring, bro. That shit a humble dude. You feel me? And I know it probably is a trip him looking at Haney and Tank getting all that paper, wondering why not me. But shit, you not connecting with the fan base like
You
that. You
you lost
feel me? Like
you lost to Cambosis when you didn't have to.
exactly.
You could have went straight into a Haney fight, nigga. Who ain't no telling how you would have performed. You probably could have caught Haney with a left hook or something back in 35. But you know he was probably thinking, I ain't got shit for that nigga jab, and I do not want to be embarrassed by this goddamn Mayate.
And that's what they all say about Haney through the amateurs. They say he was, you know what I mean? They say Haney been like that. And when they all asked them for when they were even asking Ryan Garcia who would be their toughest opponent, they would all say Devin Haney.
And
Like,
because a lot of people feel like, oh, he can't punch. He cheating, nigga. You don't understand, bro. It's different where you skilled, but you can't let nothing off because you get popped in your face with a jab. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't understand that type of pressure. You got to be a real educated fighter like a Shakur Stevenson or Javante Davis to get underneath that jab and try to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Get off.
facts. Facts. And then you saw it with Loma, even though it wasn't the primary weapon of attack, but that stopped Loma, made Loma had to reset. You know what I mean? When he was popping that jab out there. Like
And
he
then
didn't
and then
use it as much as he did with Cambosis, but you could still see he stayed disciplined. Like I was rooting for Loma, but I saw it. I'm like, that boy, staying disciplined, staying poised. You keep this up, you gonna win this motherfucker. And he did.
the body shots, man. I seen him work on the body shots in the camp. I ain't gonna lie, it makes me want him to go up to 140 because I'm like, man, you throwing good body shots and you still couldn't make this motherfucker take a knee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Loma got a long torso, so they was getting in there too, boy. He was getting up under them elbows, boy. He was tagging Loma ass, but he never would go down. And it make you wonder is that the power war if he probably was drained, but Haney at 140 is good work. I think Haney could max out. What you think he maxed out at 154 or 147?
I think he might max out 154. He's so young,
Mm,
bro. I see,
yeah.
I see it, and people like, oh, he don't got no punching. Y'all better hope he don't have no punching power at 140 and up, because then he gonna be a nigga that with skills and he can punch, like y'all say Javante is. But Javante do got that. But the only thing is Javante's negative part is that he doesn't throw a lot of punches, and sometimes he don't need to.
I was just gonna say, is that really a negative though?
It is if the fight goes to 12 rounds, because I
Right.
lie, it's like let's keep it 1,000. I'm a Tank fan, man. Regardless if I'm a Haney fan, I'm a Tank fan. I watched the Barrios fight, and I was nervous for Tank in that fucking fight, regardless of what the people were saying. Because one, this guy's bigger, and two, I know this guy punch and got a little decent jab. When he hit Javante with that 1-2 down the middle and had Javante backed up on the ropes, I said, "Oh shit, Javante's gonna definitely need a knockout." And he got it, but just the thought of him getting caught like that against a taller man, imagine him fighting a more disciplined man. You know what I'm
But
saying?
Barrios
Not
was huge though,
that
bro. Like,
let
like
him get
even
up.
when he fought Thurman next, you saw like he fit into 147 real nice. Like he should have been there. I don't know. I think Barrios was tougher than what we thought when Tank fought him. But
I'm just
he just ain't.
what I'm saying about that. I don't think Javante will fight Devin Haney at any weight class higher than 135.
I think a catchweight could be organized.
139.
Yeah, 138, something like that. I
When
think
Tank,
they could be
I ain't gonna
organized.
lie, when Tank get bigger in weight, he don't look like as cut up as he used to look at like 126 and 130. You know what I'm saying? Now he
He
kind
a
of
short guy though. Like
he
he's a
look a,
short.
he look a little flabby on the end. Not saying that he don't do his ab work or nothing like that, but you notice the difference in what he looked like when he was 130, 126, and now
Yeah, I do. I feel that.
he go up to 140. He gonna get his body ripped up by by Devin Haney or Shakur.
So if you Haney, you take the Tank fight, or you go to 140
Now
and take the Lopez fight.
and see, a lot of people are gonna get upset with me because you know my perception changes. I'm a man. I'm a grown ass man. Now I'm thinking since things played out the way they played out, if I was Devin Haney, I'll be looking at my belts and say, all right, which one of these motherfuckers I'm gonna activate to fight to become a champion at 140 to build my fucking name up. I'll be looking at Teofimo first. If I can't get him, I'll be looking at Regis. If I can't get Regis, I'll be looking at Rolly. But most likely that shit ain't gonna happen. And if I can't get, I ain't gonna look at Matias. I won't even look at Matias if I was Haney. I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Yeah,
I try to get these guys first because it's not even a risk. Nobody really knows Matias like that to be saying, "Oh, you should go take a risk against him." But a fight like Regis, you can do decent numbers, but he should really be gunning for Haney. I mean, gunning for Lopez.
I feel
Activate
that.
most definitely, but you can't.
Activate that because ain't he
can't
WBO?
but
Didn't T.O. pick up the WBO this weekend?
yeah, the WBO.
Y'all, he really can activate that motherfucker. They automatically allow you to be soon as you move up in weight class.
That's what I'm saying. Activate that motherfucker right now. And a lot of folks gonna say, "Well, Art man, if you talk about he should fight these guys, then he duck and take. He duck and take. He duck and take and Shakur." Man, let's keep it 1,000. It's not worth risking your health staying at 135 to fight Shakur, not having an equal playing field, knowing that this guy just moved up and you know he's skilled. So it's gonna be a tough ass fucking fight. And you struggling to make weight. If you're not gonna cash out against Javante Davis, you should tell Shakur to meet you at 140 or 147.
I don't think Shakur is even in the picture for the next fight. Like I
Really
put
don't.
Haney. Like
No.
and if I'm Haney, I wouldn't even in the. Oh, you see that bodily symptom? You see, he
But
sent them a bottle at a party they was at a day party together, and
yeah, I respond to that. Go ahead, but I'm gonna tell you what I said about that.
no, I mean I ain't see it. I mean I just saw it recently. So I knew there was at some party and he sent them a bottle and said send the contract or something. But them all funny games. Shakur ain't done shit at 135. You feel me? Like it's all good. He got the name. But if I'm Haney, it's either between Lopez or Tank. And I really choose Tank first. For real. Like I would just really get that fan base if I can. If I could really what Jamel Charlo say, humble yourself, be the contender for some one time, take a little less money, but I'll fight Tank and I get all this fan base. Then I continue my quest. You hear me on some, but I would definitely try to get that off first because I would just get tired of hearing that shit. Like, let me get this nigga out the way and get all these
Look at
fans.
Devin Haney fighting Frank Martin has more value than Devin Haney fighting Shakur Stevenson right now at 135. You want to know why? Because one guy already has a solid win at 135 against a top contender. The other guy just stepped in that fucking ring.
Well, yeah, but since Shakur has a higher profile and that ESPN back, and they could boost that way higher, and that would get way more promotion and hype behind it. And Shakur is once again, another one of them guys who connected to the culture. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know Shakur on the streets and hear his name and hear he supposed to be the next one. Even, I be speaking for a lot of casuals too, because we be following this shit every move. But a lot of you people don't be knowing nobody from nobody. So when I be hearing like a common name in the streets a lot, I be like, yeah, you connecting because these people don't know Adam from
Yeah,
goddamn East,
I follow the social media websites and platforms like I mean blogs like Say Cheese TV and Show
Mhm.
all that shit. Say Cheese TV, I like how they interviewing these brothers and they interviewing Shakur, and getting the casuals to look at these guys. I read the comments and I see what the casuals be saying, man. It's some funny shit just seeing people who don't know shit about boxing
They
talk.
don't know shit about boxing, bro.
They be
Like,
talking about some. They be talking about some. Yeah, what they need? Shakur just need to go ahead and fight Mayweather next. I'm like, what?
and that just show you like if you know if you running a boxing and marketing team, bro, like you make them rounds through them platforms like the $1 million worth of games and the Say Cheese. I pay for them advertisements, the World Star Steel, like just get my highlight just so people could just start seeing my face and connection with the culture because it's not. Boxing is not one of the bigger sports in America right now because we ain't got no white faces. So the best we can do is to connect to our culture to the fullest, and that's the best way. Man, that's how Javante gets his shit. Like he connected with the rappers, connected with the. It's just deeper. So
And that's
that's how
why.
I built
And
that profile.
that right there is why I feel like Javante don't want to lose to Devin Haney, bro. I'm telling you,
Ah,
my nigga.
boo, nah, I
You know,
disagree.
you know how bad it's gonna look if you get whooped on by a nigga that's the rich kid, the square type, and he
But
supposed
I
to
and
be
I
the
and I know, but I don't think. See, we talked about that psychological part of social media the other day. And how you don't want to live with the results of what may happen. You know what I'm saying? But I do not think Tank is cut like that. I think certain fighters are, but I don't think Tank is. I think Tank is behind the scenes on some. We need to get him out the way. I'm sick of hearing the talk. I'm sick of hearing everything. I'm sick of hearing the comparisons.
It's not
Let me
looking like
have him.
that to me though.
How you doing time right now? Of course, it's not looking
You know what
like
it's
that.
looking.
It's
Okay, you know what
he's
it's
in
looking
jail.
like. You know what it's looking like personally to me. Tank, he does get tired of hearing Devin Haney and Shakur name, and he really want to put hands on them dudes because that's all he knows how to do is put hands on motherfuckers, right? But I feel like his team, the brains of the operation, is thinking something a little different. Let's be
And,
real.
and
They
you might be right about that.
they looking like Tank looking like, oh, I want to smash these dumbass little niggas. I was whooping these niggas asses sparring. Yeah, he got me when I was a little off weight, but nigga, I'm a fucking grown ass man. I beat these little niggas up. I know he probably thinking like that, but Steven Espinoza thinking like, well, if you looked at this year's plan and compare it to last year's estimates, I think that what we should be aiming for is another fight with Cruz
And
to,
and and
to make
no, no,
our
no,
fucking
no, no. You
profit.
gonna add
No time.
that part in.
Exactly. That's exactly what it's looking like to me.
They
And
I don't know how that's the same way the boy Ron Boy Fresh said it
yeah,
was looking like Thurman and Spence was next. It's not looking like
don't don't
anything.
don't
This
ever,
is something
don't
you
ever
this is
compare me to
something
that weird ass nigga, man. Ever, ever.
I feel that, bro.
I
My
ain't.
bad,
I'm
boy,
not.
because
I'm
that
not.
nigga is
I'm not
hilarious,
doing.
bro.
I'm not doing the PBC protection plan. I ain't trying to have that type of sleep.
I'm just saying though,
It's
bro.
the.
You making
It's
up
the.
something that ain't
It's
there. It ain't
it's the.
looking like nothing because
It's
no
the PBC.
contracts have been sent, no
Look, look.
words. And you bringing up old
It's
interviews to.
the PBC maximized profit plan with Tank, nigga, not the protection plan. They know it. They can squeeze in a little cruise too real quick. That's a little extra couple mil. You know what I'm saying? They can squeeze that in real quick. What's the risk? You know what I'm saying? If it comes competitive again, we can make it a fucking trilogy. What's the fucking risk?
You know what I'm loving? What's going on there? Why I think that's even more debunked. I think niggas is looking around and seeing everybody catching the smoke, and it's like I gotta catch the smoke. Like everybody is catching the real smoke now. Like this Fulton the new way, this Spence Crawford. This is just even if David Benavidez in the real fight, that's ballsy as fuck. Like niggas is in here getting it in. Like so, I
Because
I just feel like you could ride high and act like that don't affect you and your ego. But ain't no way you letting all this smoke go down and you got a nigga across the table who everybody kind of wants you to fight and you just letting that chatter go on. I think that's irking these boys now to where they forcing them to get in the ring.
that's why I said if you was watching my streams earlier this year, I said this is the year of judgment. This is the judgment fucking year.
Yes, sir.
You gotta fucking fight the dude. You gotta fight the dude that everybody wants you to fight. You gotta have one of them solid ones. For real.
And I've been predicting this shit for like a couple years to my homies. Like I'm like, look, boxing fit to hit a point where everybody got to fight. And unfortunately, it was financially because the streams of coming through, taking shit over, like the casuals starting to be tied in with the hardcore and hearing when a fight ain't the fight that motherfuckers looking for, and it reflect in the sales. So now it's like, hey, you better get in there with somebody they want to see you fight if you want to payday. This ain't can't nobody ride the getting paid for nothing
Like
wave no more.
Joshua, nobody. They don't want to see you fight nobody, nigga. They don't want to see you fight
No,
nobody. If they
Joshua hype straight dead. I hate
that,
that. Now, if you fight Wilder, you good to go. Now that's a
that's
fight
what I'm
people would get up about.
saying. That's the judgment fight. Niggas is like, bro, you gotta, nigga, you got one last chance to you redeem yourself, nigga. Go in there.
Wilder is gonna kill that man. Like wow, like I could see Wilder hitting him with a Dominic Brazil joint in the first round, getting AJ flat the fuck up out of there like immediately. Like I just think Wilder probably got so much built up from all just everything, bro. He probably gonna come out take that man head off, bro.
And I think
But
it's
no, like you say, it's judgment. You're for
gonna
sure.
be
Shut up.
so violent, but it's gonna be so peaceful because after that, we just gonna need a moment of silence to just understood like what just happened. Like Wilder really just flatlined this nigga, man. It's gonna be bad, bro. He might punch that nigga through the ropes, bro.
That's man, like I say, I see a Dominic Brazil type of straight right. I'm talking about on the ignorant walk up. I ain't got time to play with you. Let
Hey,
me do this.
quick fantasy fight. Who would win, Wilder or Frank Bruno?
Frank was, I don't even lie, kind of like Frank. Frank was the dog, but Wilder right hand is just, man. I think with the range, I don't know. I think Wilder would get him. Not early like a Joshua because he ain't as robotic, but I'm just talking about fifth, sixth round. I still think Wilder get him out of
I
there.
feel like it's gonna be competitive for like the first 5 rounds,
Then I say fifth, sixth round, get him
and,
out of there.
and then Frank Bruno gonna make a dumbass mistake, probably like breaking the clinch and thinking he good, doing one step back, and probably just get folded with a straight right hand down the middle. Mike Tyson crumbled his ass. Hey,
Crumbled him. I
he
was
was
just as you was talking, I was just thinking that in my head, like,
bro.
damn, Mike
Mike
punished him.
Tyson, Mike Tyson, I ain't gonna lie, Frank Bruno was doing some rabbit punches like a motherfucker in that fight. Did you in the first one for sure?
Hmm.
Punching in the back of his head. I'm like, yo, what is this man doing? But then Mike Tyson just said, fuck it, just let loose on his ass, and it was just over.
Mike was a lot to deal with. And see, people don't really understand how good Mike was, like how his skill set was.
Man,
Like they
let's
just be thinking
let's.
it's all power, man. Mike was. You
I
gotta
feel like
watch all Mike
I
training
feel like Mike Tyson
videos.
had a harder fight with Wilder than he would with Fury. Do you think I'm tripping?
I think you're tripping because the fights that I've seen outside of the Holyfield, but the fights that I've seen Mike had the most trouble with was lengthier fighters who knew how to control the range. And I think Fury is good at that. Fury does know how
You,
big
you,
he
you
is.
know
He
why?
knows how to use it to his
You
advantage.
know why I feel like it'll be easier? Because let's be real, Fury's there to be hit, man.
Oh yeah,
And,
Mike gonna hit him.
and Mike
Yeah, hell
Tyson is
yeah.
a more accurate puncher than Deontay Wilder. If Wilder
Facts.
can land a straight right hand on Tyson Fury like that, I'm sure fucking Mike Tyson can hit a fucking 3-4 punch combination to the ribs up top to Tyson Fury. I've seen him do it to a big tall white motherfucker before. I forgot what the dude name was, but I seen Mike Tyson literally jump in the air and hit a nigga with a left hook, like literally jumped and hit him with a fucking left hook and had that dude nose fucking leaking.
Yeah, but even with Mike, like I was like I had a fire stick that had all
But
Mike.
but Tyson Fury could make it real tough against Mike Tyson leaning on him because Mike Tyson is a small dude, but he was a strong dude, even
He's
though
a strong dude, and you wasn't all that old roughing him up on the inside wasn't going on.
yeah,
He
exactly. So
But I did watch some earlier fights with Mike. It was like his third fight. Like if I was just young enough to really watch boxing, like how I know it now, you feel me? I would have bet on Buster Douglas beating Tyson. Now I could say this in
me too,
retrospect, but I'm just
me
talking
too,
about like
me
I've
too.
seen shit from Tyson that oh man, like the second or third fight where it was some tall guy jabbing him and just kind of Mike was trying to get in there, but the dude was controlling the distance. And I was like, damn, Mike with a more skilled fight, he ended up getting him out of there. But I'm like, with a more skilled, taller fight, with a skilled tall fighter, you're gonna have a little trouble. And then outside the ring shit. If I'd have knew what I knew then, or been old enough to do it then, I would have made the bet on Buster Douglas for sure.
To how to beat Mike Tyson, from what I've seen, you gotta fight tall. You gotta
Gotta
fight
fight
tall.
tall.
You gotta fight tall. You can't fight a short fight with him thinking that you go, because you're gonna get right in his range. If you show him like, nigga, you're just a short ass motherfucker compared to me. I'm gonna just keep you at bay with this jab, and when you get close, I'm gonna throw some fucking combinations off. Then it's gonna be hard. But if you let him get in rhythm and slip under your shit, it's over. But a lot of people like to say, "Oh well, Mike Tyson, it was just his mental. He wasn't the same." The dude was like, when did he take his first L? When he like in his 20s?
Yeah,
Like, what are we saying here?
yeah, exactly. And he had a hell of a reign for a long time before he took that L. You know what I mean? Like, and he came back after. You know what I mean? Like he just like you, every dog had a day, but at the same time, it was a lot of good heavyweights at the time. Not not greats, but it was a lot of good fighters when Mike was around, bro. You was gonna run into a dog, bro. And he did. He just ran into
A lot,
dogs. Like
a lot of people think that Mike Tyson wouldn't have beat that fucking old ass George Foreman. What do you think?
George was a beast, but I think old George was a beast, but Mike would have got him.
You think he would have got him?
Yeah, a younger George is different, but an older George, nah, Mike would have got him.
Even Holyfield couldn't put that dude out.
Holy, hey, them fights was classic. Boy, you gonna make me watch some of that shit today. Boy, them Riddick,
Hey,
all that shit, that Riddick, Bo Holyfield, all
and then
them eras.
I'm
Like,
saying that shit to say this. A lot of people could start calling me, "Oh man, you a man for talking like this." I said I feel like undisputed matches should be 15 rounds.
15 rounds. I saw you say that.
Man, niggas is like, "Oh, or man, you want niggas to die in there. You want niggas got families and kids." I'm like, bro, I get it. I trust
What
me.
nigga died? What nigga died for 15 rounds?
I'm saying, and I told these niggas, I said, 12 rounds is not stopping niggas from dying in this ring. You know that,
And,
right?
and that's why I was just gonna say when did 15? I mean, you have to tell me about some 15 round fighters that died because it was 15 rounds, or
There's niggas who died after the sixth round. Like, what are you talking
that's
about?
what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to say. Like shit, I don't think that's much of a big deal. But at the same time,
If you
I feel like you should be 15 round shape,
the
but
reason
12 cool.
the reason why I'm not saying that every fight should be like that. I'm just saying like multi champ versus another multi champ should be 15 rounds. Because if you're fighting for undisputed to show the world that you are the best, go ahead. You a supreme athlete. Ain't nobody fucking with you. This is the top of the game. It's like the super. It should be like the Super Bowl of boxing. To be honest, that's how it should be celebrated.
That's hard. Now I wish we had open scoring, and if it was tied at the end of the fight, then we gotta. You hear me? We gotta settle it. But at the same time, I think 12 rounds is good enough to.
The last 15 round fight, somebody 80, somebody died. I thought the last 15 round was Holyfield versus what's his name?
Also, they stopped doing the
Fuck.
15 rounds because somebody died.
But in that case though, they should also. I reply by saying this. They should also stop fighters cutting weight to a super low weight class. They should have fighters fight in a natural weight class because they say one of the main reasons dying is not having proper hydration. Your brain, if your brain is not fucking hydrated, don't have enough fluids around it, it's easier to get those type of you know swellings and brain bleeds and shit like that. But that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, but I feel as far as just the competitiveness and taking it there, but I didn't know that was the reason they stopped 15 round fights. And personally, we've been rocking 12 rounds so long. If you ain't getting your issue off in the 12, bro, hey, if you
I
ain't
just feel
handling your
like
business by 12, that's why it's a
there's some
draw. You feel me?
there's some fights that I know if that shit went 15 rounds, it'd have been different.
Like Loma and Salido.
Loma versus Toledo, Wilder versus Fury one,
Yes,
um,
facts.
motherfucking Triple G versus Canelo one, Sean Porter,
Yeah.
Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't be different. Real different. You know what I'm saying? But I feel
Yeah. So who you got? Hey, who you got? You know this shit going down in December. Do you got Usyk beat? I mean, you got Fury beating Usyk?
like, yeah. If if his consultant is there. If his
Right.
consultant is there, the reason why is because Theory. I feel like he needs a special potion, a recipe to beat certain guys. He needs a combination of all three. He can beat guys like Dillian White without the juice and the gloves and all that, but certain guys like Vlad and Wilder, he needs that potion, man. He needs it, and I feel like with Usyk, you think Usyk team would allow him to come out there with those Path Sport gloves? That's
I
horse.
I think
I
because of
know.
so much attention that's going on about it, I think everybody's more on point. But that don't mean it don't go down because like that would be my argument to you about how did it go down the third fight because if motherfuckers was aware of it, they should have been on top of it. So I'm pretty sure if Usyk team is aware of it, but
I
will it
think
stop it from happening
I
again?
feel
I
like
don't know.
Usyk's team will be more aware and more on it than Wilder's team. And let's be real, they're gonna say, "Oh, no neck wrenching, no excessive leaning over on Usyk. You can't use those Path Sport gloves." I'm sure they're gonna say something because let's Teofimo versus Josh Taylor fight. A lot of people were surprised when they seen Josh Taylor do some sneaky, dirty tactics. I knew that motherfucker fight.
Oh
With
yeah.
Tyson Fury, they know he's a dirty motherfucker. Even though they don't like to, they not publicly gonna say it, but they know he's a dirty motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Even Chisora says it. Chisora, who fought Tyson Fury, what, 3 times? He told him, he's like, man, Tyson Fury, he does a little cheating here and there. That's just him. That's just Tyson Fury.
You got to know that. Like, dude, get caught for PEDs, get caught having no thumb in the glove, get your belts taken for drugs. It's just like you just know who you dealing with. He's just a shady individual, and
Man,
you know he'll do whatever.
the brother Glasses Malone, that rapper Glasses Malone, he a boxing fan, and
Yeah, I
he picked
know
Tyson
glasses.
he picked Tyson Fury in the third fight, and I'm thinking like, man, this nigga crazy. Tyson Fury been exposed. Man, ain't no way he gonna come in there and that cheating shit. Wilder gonna beat the fuck out his ass. That's what I was thinking, right? But Glasses Malone, he said something real. He said, man, I know some gypsies in real life, man. They don't care, bro. Even if they been caught, they gonna cheat regardless. They're gonna cheat to the last, to their dying days. They gonna cheat. They don't give a fuck if they been caught. And I'm like, man, this nigga crazy. Third fight happened, bro. They don't give a fuck. They gonna ride. They gonna go for broke.
Hey, Art, I gotta step away though, bro. You hear me? But
Oh yeah,
I'm with you though. Next
but
time you get on here, you know what I'm saying? Or if you still on when I get back, I'll see. But if not, let me know. You hear me? Be
yep.
cool. Have a good one, bro.
Said Mike didn't want that smoke with George. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Um, but yeah, I think Fury would beat Usyk. But then again, I don't think Usyk team would allow him to fight with them funny styles gloves, and I think that's probably what's holding the damn fight up. Who knows? Who fucking knows? I feel like Tyson Fury, without his consultant, he can't find his pen either. Let me drop the link for everybody in the chat. Hold on, let me drop the link in the chat. But yeah, man, Teofimo's pops talking about he want 20 fucking million to fight Devin Haney. That dude's fucking scary. But 20 million, if I was top ranked, I'll tell him, you know what? Nah. I can't do 20 million for that. Because you gotta think about it. What if he fights Devin Haney and then gets his ass whooped? What else is gonna be good for us? But he's not gonna get slept. Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know? I will offer Tio probably a 3 fight deal, but then again, who at 140 do we have for this guy to fight if he loses to Devin Haney? Really? Shakur? Nah. Nah. I don't know. Oh, you can make a. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Tell him, yeah, we'll give you what? We can't do 20, but we'll give you 15 million for a 3 fight deal. You got to fight Devin Haney first. Off top, win, lose, or draw. After that, you have to fight motherfucking George Kambosos in a rematch. And if you win that fight, you can fight Lomachenko in the rematch 140. I think that's what 15. I will get more than 15 million back from that. What y'all think? You get no royalties on the fights, no pay per view back ends. You just get a flat 15 million. I think that's the type of deal. If I was top rank, I would present to him a 3-fight deal. Haney first, pay per view, no back ends, but you get your 15 million up front. You get to fight George Kambosos after. Then you get to fight Lomachenko after. He might as well stay a free agent. I mean, he can cash out. He can cash out on a fight against somebody like Gervonta Davis. Showtime might throw him a little one spinoff. They just might. They might just throw him a little quick bag to fight Gervonta Davis. Hell yeah. Get that man 6-7 million. He never seen that type of money before. He'll take it. 6 mil to fight Gervonta Davis. He's gonna take that shit. They ain't never seen that type of money. 6 mil for just one fight at 140. Rehydration cost though. But you'll take it. Yeah, they'll make that's and you see what I'm talking about? Like y'all see what I'm talking about? You gotta put yourself in the business shoes, man. You gotta put yourself in the business suit, you know what I'm saying? Definitely do. Really think about it. Teofimo's a free agent. Gervonta Davis is in jail. There's hella TikTok videos of fucking Lopez beating Taylor. Return fight for Gervonta Davis, 140. Matter of fact, give Teofimo 8 million flat. No, that might be a little steep. 6. Give him 6 to fight Gervonta fresh out of jail. Gervonta snatched that belt up. He's the fucking man. He's the man because you beat Teofimo Lopez, another fucking name, for a belt at a higher weight class. A real belt, a world belt. That'll be a real name on Tank's resume. That's true. Man, all the Latinos gonna ride with Lopez. They're gonna ride with Lopez. And then we talk about how much he's a better fighter than Ryan Garcia and how Lopez will knock out Ryan Garcia. Yeah. And he'll knock out Cruz. Cruz don't got a good resume like Lopez. Look at Lopez's resume. He was sick against Cambosis. That's the that's the plot right there. You might as well just send this clip to Steven Espinosa. Tell Steven Espinosa to watch this clip right now. I guarantee that's a hella game plan right there. I will be in Lopez DM right now. Hey champ. I'll be if I was Steven Espinosa, I'll be in this champ. I'll be in this DM right now. Hey champ. Um, great performance. Great. You really worked that guy. 2 times undisputed. Just really just telling him bullshit, feeding his ego up. 2-time undisputed. You did a number on him, man. I think we can have a great money fight here at Showtime. You said that 20 million. We can't do 20, but we can give you $6.5 million guaranteed. to fight Javante Davis. You're gonna be a star, pay-per-view, platinum plus. You just gotta sell that shit to him like that, bro. He is going to take it. So we can talk about we can talk about Devin Haney versus T all we want, but let's be real. It's like being asked, would you fight Mike Tyson or Holyfield? Of course you're gonna want to fight Mike Tyson. That's the fucking bad boy, the star. Everybody knows fucking Mike Tyson. Fresh out of a bid, man. It don't matter if he did 2 weeks in jail. This nigga's fresh out of jail. He's gonna be fresh out of jail, right? Nigga, I know people thinking like, damn, going to jail is fucking such a stupid thing to do. It's very stupid. But there's people on this earth, believe it or not, that look at somebody going to jail as something honorable. So when he gets out of jail, they're going to be happy to see him and they're going to spend the motherfucking bread. And if it's against Lopez, another name, decent name, oh, they're going to show out. He could have that shit in Vegas, the T-Mobile Arena. And T already said some anti-black shit anyways. Come on, man. He's saying what's really in their hearts. You know what I'm saying? It's going to pop. It's going to pop. Yeah, MTK Global played a heavy into Taylor's success. You notice how the MTK Global was calling fighters up until they got exposed. I don't. My dude, shout out to my dude, Unscripted Virtual. He said, I definitely don't trust Skill Challenge. It's MTK Global 2.0. If you look at the big pic, everything's going on. Recent articles talking about DK right now. Facts. And that makes it even better, not going to lie. They know NY sell out easy. I wouldn't be surprised if they made the fight. They'll probably be stupid not to jump on it. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Send the clip to motherfucking Steven Espinosa. He know what time it is, bro. This is the money right here. The big money fight. Fresh out of... This will be like motherfucking Floyd Mayweather versus Marquez 2.0. Real shit, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it a buck, man. This shit, they'll be calling this shit Mayweather fucking Marquez 2.0, bro. Nigga, fuck Cruz, bro. Real shit. Man, y'all, I'm laughing, but it's dead ass serious. And then Javante, what's gonna be left is Devin Haney fighting niggas like Regis Prograis and you know what I'm saying, guys like that, and and it's just gonna be that, and eventually we probably gonna see them niggas fight at like 2026 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But look forward to Shakur versus Ortiz. That's gonna be a banger. Y'all ready for that? Breaking news. My sources, nigga. I don't got no fucking sources. My sources is I made it up, nigga. That's an educated guess. I honestly believe that Shakur is fighting Ortiz next because Ortiz, he just missed weight and now he's popping shit about fighting Shakur. I've seen certain things where fighters, they drop out of fights for some crazy dumbass reason. Next thing you know, they pop up on a even bigger fight than the one that they're supposed to be on. You know what I'm saying? So I would not be surprised if we get Shakur versus Ortiz next, and that's going to work us into Shakur versus Lomachenko for one of Devin Haney's belts. That's what I see going on for Shakur Stevenson. Tank gonna have to fight Dev if he win though. Yeah, eventually. That's why I said they're gonna fight eventually down the line. And I feel like it would be best if they fought at 140 anyways. Devin Haney fighting at motherfucking 135 against Javante Davis is very fucking dangerous. I know I feel like he can beat him, but there's a big understand. You gotta understand. There's a fucking high fucking level of danger in that fight if he goes in that fight fucking weight trained against Javante Davis. He might get slept in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 1,000. So if they fight at 140, I feel like he'll have a better chance of winning. Fuck trying to stay down to 160, bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Fuck trying to starve yourself to 160. But yeah, that skills shit. I don't know about that. I don't think it's dead, man. I don't think it's dead, but it could be. It could be dead, but I don't think it is. But who knows, man? They got some other shit going on over there in that side of the world. All I know is I ain't going to no fight, no damn Saudi Arabia. I'm staying my black ass right here in the USA. But yeah, Tank, he needs to jump on that Teofimo Lopez fight ASAP. That's the most realistic fight, to be honest. 140 at a catch weight. I mean, 140 with a rehydration clause. I'm at. Tank gonna knock fucking Teofimo Lopez fucking ass out, bro. He's gonna do what y'all thought Josh Taylor was gonna do. Definitely. He's gonna knock out fucking Teofimo Lopez, even at 140. He gonna fuck him up. Big time. Definitely. But doing something like that though, it makes you think like, man, so you telling me you willing to step up to fight Teofimo Lopez, but not Devin Haney? So Tank gonna have to fight Dev if he win. Man, that's what I'm saying though. He's gonna have to fight him. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Said, but Tio ducked Dev too, so did Ryan. Man, everybody ducked Dev, man. Let's keep it 1,000, bro. Everybody ducked Dev. Let's keep it 1,000, bro. But one thing I like about these guys, though, they all have options. Everybody has options. But it's definitely judgment year, bro. It's judgment year. Oh, this guy talking crazy. I'm over here reading my comments right now on social media. Uh, so somebody responded to the Teofimo Lopez pops claiming he wants 20 million. Right? He says they're tired of being lowballed. They need to leave Bob Arum and make a name for themselves. They want big pay. They want big paydays, right? And that's where I say Showtime is about to swoop in and make that Lopez versus motherfucking Lopez versus Javante Davis. It's gonna sell too. That's just gonna do fucking numbers. Hell yeah. Boy, that man Teofimo Lopez, he ain't gonna know what to do when he see those type of fucking numbers, man. Matter of fact, give him be fair, give him 6 million and some pay per view backing, bro, to equal out to about 10 million. He's gonna be straight, bro. Give him 10 million. You say you think Dev should sign with PBC to get 2 belts? 2 belts against who? Who? Who got 2 belts on PBC? Oh yeah, Matias and fucking Rolly. Rolly's not gonna fight motherfucking Devin, bro. Come on, man. That's an ugly ass fucking fight, to be honest. I don't even like Rolly. Rolly's fucking trash, bro. Fuck Rolly. But that's a belt though. But fuck Rolly in that belt. Real shit. Man. Said Rolly versus Matias. Yeah, I don't suggest Dev fight Matias. Hell no. That's a solid dub. But man, like nigga, he ain't trying to get fucking put. That nigga's fucking killing niggas, man. It ain't even worth it. It ain't worth it. There's certain dudes that you just don't match up. And I wouldn't suggest it. But if you feel confident, go ahead. Oh man, yo, we gotta man, hold on. We gotta definitely talk about it, y'all. A lot of people got upset because I said something on Twitter. Let me know. Let me know if I got a valid point. Some people say, "Oh, Art man, you reaching? Art man, you tripping?" You know. But let me know if you think I'm tripping. I said Spence is not losing to Bud. Here's why: his fundamentals are top tier. His team is stronger. His coach is better. He got a better coach, and he has something to prove. Meanwhile, Bud already feels like he achieved everything. Some say, hey man, Art man, you're wrong, man. Bud is motivated. He's motivated to knock out Spence. He's motivated to be 2 time undisputed. I can believe that. But out of his own mouth, I heard the man say his best wins is Ricky Burns and he already been undisputed. Spence hasn't been undisputed. I've done it. I've seen it all. I've done it all. All that, man. So it makes me think, is he willing to dig deeper to get that? Dig real deep in his bag to get Errol Spence out of there? Or is he going to let Errol Spence outdog him and win that fucking fight? Because Errol Spence just wanted more. Because he ain't never been undisputed. It's a solid fight, though. Super solid fight. I could be wrong. Bud can be super motivated right now. He could be ready to put it on Errol Spence. He may feel like Errol Spence's skills is just not up there. I was talking to my uncle. He's a casual boxing fan, but he knows Spence and Bud Crawford. And I told him he's more of a basketball fan, OG basketball fan. I told him about the analogy and the comparison that Spence had, saying that he's more of a Tim Duncan and Bud is more of a KG. And he said he could see that most definitely. He said that because Tim Duncan, his main focus was winning, just winning, making sure that he wins. Doesn't matter. He doesn't have to be the flashiest. He don't got to be the prettiest. He don't got to have an Allen Iverson, you know what I'm saying, crossover. None of that. But he damn sure gonna win, and he gonna get his team to the playoffs for sure. Now KG's different, real different, but he's really, really talented. Really, really talented. Does some unorthodox stuff. Really, really talented. Bud feels like he doesn't have to prove nothing. He don't. He a Hall of Fame already. That's what he said. Exactly. Yeah, he understands. He most definitely understands that if it comes down to it, is he willing to go that extra mile? Hold on, I'm about to drop the link in the chat. Yeah, but I like Bud, man. I seen his workout videos. Dude looking like he's in shape. He's ready. Said Bud feel like he doesn't have to prove nothing. Yeah, but yeah, for real, he already said that. So, but I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong. Bud is a really good fighter, but man, if he's not all the way prepared for Spence, man, it's gonna be a bad day, man. Errol Spence, he's looking strong in the gym, and Bud, he's looking like the killer that he was, but could he be a shell of his former self, man? You know what I'm saying? Because in that Avenesian fight, his legs did look a little limp. Not saying that it wasn't all the way there, but it wasn't looking like how it was in that Sean Porter fight. And maybe that could have been the last fight that we seen his legs look like that. What if he tries to sit there and fight Earl on the inside, right in the middle? It's gonna be bad, man. I don't even, bro. Bud's best bet is to try to like make this a boring fight and try to like stay behind the jab and move, you know what I'm saying, use his legs if it's still there, you know, do a lot of lateral movements, don't try to don't lean against the ropes, don't get caught up in the ropes, don't get squared. Jab, move, stick and move. If you see an opportunity to throw a combination, go ahead, try to steal around. The worst scenario for Bud is thinking, oh, well, I'm the much better boxer and I got a better IQ. I'm going to go down the middle and I'm going to make sure I, hit him with a great counter while I fight him in the inside. Like kind of like how he did not Avenesian. Yeah, Avenesian and uh, Green Beans. Because if he thinks he's going to go in there and do that with Errol Spence, he could put himself in a predicament where Errol Spence lights fucking left and right hooks to his fucking hips and his ribs. And next thing you know it, he don't want to fucking move. He's stuck down the middle. He don't want to move because it hurts to move. Now he's gonna be in there looking like Yugas, squaring up down to the inside, thinking, no, I'm fucked. I'm gonna hit him with a good counter in the inside because my legs are gone. I can't go nowhere. He had already ripped up my fucking body. I can't move. I don't want to exert too much energy. And that's when he's gonna put him in a super bad predicament, bro. Because Errol Spence, he got that type of power where you're gonna get swollen up, man. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if we see another fucking Lubin looking face in the fucking ring, bro. Because Bud is a tough motherfucker, man. But Errol Spence, he got that power now, fucking swell up your whole fucking face, man. So I don't know, man. Bowman might have to throw in a motherfucking a cheat a motherfucking Cheeto stained white towel in the ring, man. Because dog, if Bud stay in the middle and try to trade with Earl Spence, he's gonna get broken down, man. His best bet is to stay on the outside and try to box, and hopefully he can get a counter and win on points, nigga. That's it. That's the only way I see Bud winning this fight. This could be Bud, also be Bud last fight, but he mentioned Charlo, so he could still be had that motivation for 3 times undisputed is bigger than Errol. His mind, even though he gonna get through Errol first. If he tries to fight EJ, the inside is over. Bud gets stopped. Yeah, I agree. Bud needs to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Forget that inside training with Spence. Bud is going to put forth a valiant of effort, but I said it's going to happen just like Yugas. Earl will take the fight out of him mentally and physically. That's exactly how I see it playing out too. Exactly how I see it playing out. Don't get it twisted. Bud is a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fucking fighter. But I just think that Errol Spence is just that dude when it comes to physicality. Like, look at Bud versus what's that Mexican dude name? Benavides, yeah, with the one leg. Look how small he looked in that fucking fight compared to fucking Benavides, body wise. He looked like a small dude. And yeah, folks can argue that he grew into the weight class, but he's still a small dude physically compared to a guy like Errol Spence. I'm looking at the video of training footage of these guys right now. Bud already got the little 6 pack, the lean cut 6 pack. But Errol Spence, right now, he's still looking like a bulked up fucking 54 pounder. He's a big fucking dude compared to Bud. I'm telling you, if he goes in there and try to trade with somebody who knows how to use his muscle, not just some dumb brawly buff motherfucker. Nah, somebody who knows how to wear you down, put your elbow up, rip a couple shots to the body, and you could feel it. I'm telling you, Bud's body is not going to hold up physically. It's going to be one of them situations where Bud, he going to be looking you dead in your eyes, but his legs going to be doing something different. You know what I'm saying? His body not going to be on the fucking same, on the same fucking stream as his fucking brain, bro. It's not. It's a real life 50-50. And how I see Bud winning this fight, I see Bud winning this fight by catching Errol with like a sneaky uppercut that Errol don't see coming. And while Errol is hurt from that uppercut, Bud capitalized by striking him with a right hand down the middle and putting the pressure on him. And probably stopping Errol Spence. That's how I see it playing out. If Bud was to box the way I think he should box to win this fight. But if he goes in there trying to fight him like Green Machine, Bean Machine, he's gonna get his ass beat like he was Bean Machine. Yep, folks can say I'm tripping or not, but hey, it is what it is. Said Bud is bigger than that. Yeah, he's smaller than Spence. He's not gonna trade with Spence. He knows better. Does he though? Are you sure about that? Like that dude said, are you sure about that? Really? Really think about that because we've seen it multiple times where you know Bud is clearly the better boxer. But if a motherfucker start taking it to him, he's gonna want to take it back to him. But one thing for sure though, he was playing it smart in that Sean Porter fight. But it also showed in that Sean Porter fight that when it comes to fighting the inside, he's not 100%. He lacks in the inside. But he is a crafty fighter. Don't get it twisted. Bomac said they want to set traps and make EJ chase Bud. Exactly. But y'all fans, y'all Bud fans ready to fucking for Bud to lose and y'all say, oh, it was a robbery because Bud wasn't active enough. I don't think Bud that type of dude, man. Bud don't strike me as that type of dude that's gonna just let the fucking thinking, oh, EJ's gonna chase him. EJ doesn't chase him, but EJ still popping that jab out, scoring, and wins the fight on points. I don't want his fans crying robbery. Oh, rematch gonna be different. He said he's still better inside than most. Yeah, than most. But we ain't talking about most. We talking about the best versus the best right now. That's what we talking about right now. The best versus best, not the most. And that's why I say these fights should be 15 rounders for undisputed. Because nigga, we're not talking about nobody else but the killers in the division right now with the belts. Errol Spence and Bud motherfucking Crawford. Yeah. But Bomac, I don't know. Bomac could be saying one thing and they could be planning on a different thing. But Errol Spence is not no dumb boxer. He knows what the fuck he's doing in there. He's not the type of dude you can set traps with. It's not the type of dude you can set traps with. He said, I'm surprised Bud was the fave with the Ahmed. That's perfect, man. I think I'm feeling lucky. I might just fly to Vegas for that one. Because, boy, I got Errol Spence by TKO. Stoppage. TKO stoppage. That's what I got Bud by. Getting stopped. But Bud's that dude, man. He can fight. He definitely can fight. He's going to make it a tough fight. But Errol Spence said it, bro. This could either be one of the legacy defining fights, or this could be a one-sided ass whipping. And you know what's so funny though with Bud fans? It's crazy because the only flaw they can bring up in this fight with Errol Spence and Bud when it comes to Spence is, oh, look at Errol Spence, he got punched by Ugas. He got punched by Ugas after spitting his mouthpiece out. Look at that. He got punched by Ugas. And I keep on telling folks, like, y'all don't understand the ref did say break. And this nigga Errol Spence, he unfortunately, he assumed that this nigga was going to stop, but he didn't stop. But y'all do understand, EJ is not going to let that shit happen in this fight against Bud. It's not a situation where he's going to be lacking. Hell no. He ain't going to be lacking. He going to knock this motherfucker out. And it's going to be crazy because Bud fans going to be out here looking like, man, you know, Errol Spence, he a career middleweight, if you ask me. I can hear that shit already, bro. He a career middleweight, but really, his best weight class was really 140. Bud kind of delusional in my eyes, to be honest, because he see himself different than we see him. He sees himself a lot different. This nigga really told the world that he beat a better version of Kell Brook than Errol Spence Jr. Really, bro, he really said that shit. And I know you Bud fans just love to just ride with anything Bud say, but you gotta really ask yourself, nigga, do you really believe that shit? Nigga, if you believe that shit, you most likely believe your mama when she said that she used to walk 30 miles to school, bare feet. So you put a few hundred on EJ? Shit. When you double up, make sure you come to artmanapparel.com. Get you some fly merch. But shit. Anyways, y'all, I gotta get up out of here. I'm gonna holler at you guys later. artmanapparel.com.